it's Jay. I'm here today with the Markiplier book tag, which is an original tag that I created inspired by the big ass YouTuber called Markiplier. So I've got 11 questions here and I'm really excited about this one. So the first one is Warfstache, an over-the-top comical character. I'm choosing Count Olaf from the series Unfortunate Events by Lemony Snicket. He is a great villain, but he's also just ridiculous in his schemes, and some of his dialogue is hilarious. And in the portrayal, both the movie and the Netflix original series, the actors that did him are amazing, and they are such good Olafs that it's insane. And he's just the most ridiculous villain, and he's a theater kid, so of course he's gonna be really dramatic. Five Nights at Freddy's, a horror book or a psychological thrill. Yeah. Five Nights at Freddy's, a horror book. So I haven't read a lot of horror books, and I haven't read this one yet either, but I've got A Dark Dark Wood, or In a Dark Dark Wood by Ruth Ware. All I know about this is that it's a psychological thriller, and this is the first psychological thriller I've ever purchased. It just sounds really interesting. I'm not 100% sure what it's about. Where's the description? I don't care about the reviews. What should be a cozy and fun-filled weekend deep in the English countryside takes a sinister turn in Ruth Ware's suspenseful, compulsive, and darkly twisted psychological thriller. So, hopefully it's scary. Amyplier, a biracial couple. Now I've got Jamie and Sana from It's Not Like It's a Secret. Jamie is a Mexican American, I believe, and Sonia is a Korean American, or just like, yeah, Korean American. I didn't finish the book, I DNF'd it, but I thought they were a cute couple, and they are biracial, and a biracial couple that doesn't include a white couple, or a white person, so that's always a plus, and yeah. The fourth question is Chica, a book with animals, preferably for plot. I chose The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson. This is about a girl who is the daughter of a politician. Over the summer, she was going to go to some thing for doctors. I forget what exactly, but because of the scandal with her dad, they retract their acceptance letter, and so she has to scramble and find something to do over the summer, and she becomes a dog walker, and there are a lot of good puppers in here, and it's adorable, and they're precious, and Number 5 is Darkiplier, your favorite villain. I chose Voldemort from Harry Potter series. In a interview documentary thing with J.K. Rowling from 2007 or something, she was talking about Voldemort and what makes him truly evil, and it was the fact that he kills nonsensically, not for self-defense or in war or anything, but for selfish reasons. But you can slightly relate to him because he's afraid of dying, and a lot of people are afraid of dying. And that's just what makes him an amazing villain, because he's really evil and will do horrible things, but you can relate to them. Who Killed Markiplier? A book you want to be adapted, whether into a video game, series, or movie. I would love for Skullduggery Pleasant by Derek Landy to be adapted. I have loved this series since elementary school. It's about a skeleton detective and a girl that he takes under his wing, and there's lots of magic, there's lots of cool creatures, there's a lot of really cool characters, and I just need this to be adapted as a Netflix series because it's a long ass series. There's 9 or something and a companion or 2, and so it would definitely work better as a series versus a movie, or maybe even a video game series. That would be awesome. I want to be a skeleton detective. The 7th question is Markiplier Makes, a middle grade series that you like. I'm choosing Gregor the Overlander or The Underland Chronicles by Suzanne Collins. Yes, the author of The Hunger Games. This is an amazing, underrated series that not a lot of people talk about, but this is about a boy who, his dad went missing a couple years ago, and one day he and his baby sister fall down a hole from the dryer machine down into the Underland, where there are humans that live down there, and giant bats, cockroaches, spiders, everything, and he goes on a quest to find his dad, and he becomes twisted in these different prophecies, and it's so good. It's so good. This next one's kind of a long title. Mark, Bob, Wade, Ethan, Tyler, and Sean, your favorite squad. I'm choosing, this one's weird, but Fablehaven by Brandon Mull. A lot of the people in the squad are adults, but the main two characters are Seth and Kendra. They spend the summer with their grandparents, and they discover that their grandparents are the caretakers of a magical animal preserve, meaning like unicorns, witches, not dragons, but like giants and stuff. And it's so good. It's a 5-book series, and then there's another spin-off series that with the same characters that has 5 books. But I love Kendra and Seth and their grandparents and their like cousins, and there's a potions master, and there's so many good characters that are adorable. Stan the Waterman, a socially awkward character. I'm choosing Arthur from What If It's Us by Becky Albertalli and Adam Silvera. I DNF'd this book, but Arthur, if I remember correctly, he was the one that was like shorter, and he had like the weird ties and stuff, and he always had his head in the clouds, and he was a daydreamer, and he would like be so excited about talking to Ben, the love interest, and he would kind of not stumble over his words, but really weird things would come out of his mouth, and I find that quite relatable because I am socially awkward as well. The penultimate question is Tiny Box Tim, a mentor and mentee relationship. I chose Peeta and Katniss and Haymitch from The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. I love the dichotomy, or I love the, I love the chemistry between Peeta and Haymitch and Katniss and Haymitch, because Peeta is not sucking up to Haymitch exactly, but actually listening to Haymitch, and Haymitch likes being the center of attention in the beginning, and Katniss kind of butts heads with Haymitch, which makes for some really funny scenes, and I just love them. And the last question is German Korean, a biracial character. I chose Moss from Anger is a Gift by Mark Oshiro. Moss is an Latinx and a black character. I believe his mom is black and his dad was Latino. I haven't finished reading this, I'm only a few chapters in, but it has to do, like, the book is on police brutality, and it talks about how your anger can actually, like, fuel your energy, and how it can be a good thing because it's passion and stuff. I'm not 100% sure because, again, I'm only a few chapters in, but I know this is a really popular book last year that got a lot of good reviews. So that's all I've got for today, except I did upload the Jacksepticeye book tag, which was another original book tag because I was excited about both of them, so go check that out. And I tagged Q from College of Books because I think he's the only other booktuber that I personally know of that likes Markiplier, so I'm tagging him. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit subscribe and ring the yellow bell so you get notified whenever I upload. I upload every Wednesday with videos about books, writing, activism, music, or sometimes little skits, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.